This video is going to be the first of several to address projective geometry. And I'm going to be looking specifically at a case in 2 dimensions. So it's things you can draw on a screen, basically, or on a piece of paper. And I'm going to be beginning really by talking about points and lines and what they are, how they relate to one another. And it may be similar to things you've learned in other geometry, but there'll be a distinction that we'll talk about shortly. First of all, a point, of course, is a location somewhere on the page, and this is just a representation of the point right here. A true point is infinitely small. You wouldn't be able to see it at all, but I'm going to represent it by a point that has some width and height so we can actually see it. And what you probably know about points is if you put any 2 points near each other, then you can always draw a line through them. Here is a line, and if I move the line appropriately, I can get that line to connect those 2 points. In this case, I'll move the point a tiny bit. But in any case, any 2 points will define a line that can go through them. What I want to introduce to you is, what if I had 3 points? I'll draw 3 points here. Now, any 2 points will have a line through them. It could be, for instance, these 2 points here, or it could be, for instance, these 2 points here. But what about a line that maybe would connect all 3 points? Well, that's going to be a pretty special arrangement. Most of the time, if you have 3 points on the page, they're not going to be able to connect in a line. But when they do, you have an interesting coincidence, so to speak, that all 3 points happen to line up where your line goes through. So in this case here, I can draw a line that connects these 3 points. And that line is going to look something like that. See if I can get a real line. There we go. Get rid of the other one. And then I can move this one ever so slightly so that it connects those 3 points. There we go. Now this line connects these 3 points, and it's very special. Most of the time, you won't have 3 points that are lined up like that. But when they are, that's a very special thing. However, any 2 points are always going to lie on a line. Now I'm going to continue with this thought, but I'm going to think about how to create a point from multiple lines. That'll be the next brief video.